to the Crown Spin, where it's all about the flow. We got the hottest podcast, no need to go slow. We're here to entertain, gonna let it all show. Get ready for the situation, straight from the get-go. We got the panel flowing, got the speakers on fire, talking about the topics that everyone desires. Crown family with the king, that's our empire. Tent is contenting, taking it higher. We bring the heat, we bring the vibe, we bring the energy. The Crown Family Podcast is where it all begins.
Dirty Walls in the motherfucking building. LaDonna Mack, Makeup Artist Society. Gee, Sharita Smith. Ooh, Queen of Days. Ooh. Let's put a pause on it. Okay, up here. We got a special guest in the motherfucking house. Okay, Miss Amelia herself. Okay, she told me she only got a little bit of time, so let me pull it up now.
I had to come through and stop it and see the cake.
Oh, okay, because I thought you didn't know me.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely. You have done some great work this week, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can I say it? Can I say what you did?
Go ahead.
Thank you for sending me that 4.5-hour video confessional from Dr. Larry Reid Sticky.
My.
Thank you, because like I wasn't gonna pay for that, right? But I was just like, I need that video. And I hit you. I said, give me that video now. And the reason I put that video out tonight on our platform was because I didn't want people to forget what Lavantre Andrews said. And so how Larry came in after he said there was no relationship. I didn't know him. To now all of a sudden I did have a relationship. I knew that he had a relationship. And I didn't even play the parts that you played with his team saying that the little boy came to them, saying that Larry was touching them. And they said, well, you're just in love with him.
You're a liar.
You're a liar. They told him that. I didn't even put that part out yet. Like, I'm going to still put that part out. But I just wanted to say thank you. And I wasn't going to do that, like do Wiley's show and not do your show. Because y'all have really been out here for Lavantre. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't got anything to do with no other bullshit. It's got everything to do with these victims. And the fact that I was even implicated, like after everything came out and I called this man. And so, and to tell him that I had this stuff, and you know how I feel about
you wouldn't believe some of the things that they said about you today, girl. Oh my goodness.
Whoa. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised at none of it. Like I said, I just hit you and was like, did Storm really say that I pulled out my titty, as if I pulled out my titty for him and I was breastfeeding my son?
That's real. That's what he said, girl. He said he's seen your titties plenty of times, several times.
Everybody
He's giving me peeping times.
Do you remember how many times I was on live breastfeeding my son? I was on live stream breastfeeding my son, and he was like, and then the fact it's the confusion for me, because before I was a dyke, I was a butch, I was all this stuff, right? My husband deserved better. And you in my house saying that you wanted to fuck me? Like, I was like, are you hearing this? Are you hearing Montrez? I didn't even know who this man was in my house. That's how scary it was. Like, he had told me his mama named him Storm. The man's real name is Montrez. You did that. I had nothing. Like, the fact that he even thinks that I did that, I'm like, you told me what it. I was like, what? This man has never been truthful about anything when it comes to himself, his sexuality, his name, everything, like every single thing. So I just wanted to come on here and say, good job.
And I just want you to clear up something real quick, because they kind of put out some misinformation. And for me, this was the biggest red flag in the whole interview, with me having some behind the scene knowledge, because they'll lie about something as small as the conversation that we had behind the scenes. They'll lie about anything.
You talking about our phone calls,
our phone call that
Armand and Larry Reid? Okay,
exactly.
Let's go.
So according to them hoes over there, okay, I was at some point checked during the phone call, and Larry Reid said that that's what I'm trying to figure out. And Larry Reid said that I threw Armand Wiggins under the bus. I said, what? I said, no, that's not what happened. I told Tasha K that Larry threw her under the bus when he was talking to Armand, and I told Armand that when he was talking to Tasha K, he threw Armand under the bus. That's how I went. Y'all can go back and watch the video.
He
And
did.
when I told Tasha K that, she cut him off and said, I don't want to fuck with you no more. And the same thing happened when I told that to Armand. I don't know what happened to when I got cussed out or somebody cut me off. That never happened.
Ain't nobody, first of all, ain't nobody cuss out the cane now.
That never happened.
Ain't nobody
Like,
cuss out the cane. And the cane, listen, the cane came with receipts. That's why we was on the phone. Because I was trying to figure out why conscious, and people have to understand, Larry's trying to make it seem like, oh, he didn't want to do a business deal with me or nothing. This all started. Like, I was like, what?
yeah, girl, you need 250,000.
I need 250,000. This man make 30. This man, didn't you hear him say? Now somebody sent me that clip, and it's in the court document. This man make $30,000 a month. Now that's a lot of bread, right? That's a lot of bread. But I got 7 people on my own. I got 7 people on salary that get paid 30, 40, 50, 100 grand. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, why would I need 250,000 from you? I asked him if he wanted to partner on something because he had more knowledge on how reality TV shows were produced. So that's smart for anybody. Why would I go out here and make mistakes on a project? So this is where the 250,000 come from. His production company had quoted me 250,000. So they thought they were gonna get 250,000 from me to produce that low quality stuff that they did for Larry. I said, no. We're shopping other offers. So that was just one quote that we got. Okay. I had gotten other offers that were way under and way more cost effective, especially for a production that you don't even know like how it's gonna do after the first season. So I needed that budget cut like way down, like 1/3 of it. You know what I'm saying? 250,000. That's what they're spending on like these reality shows like Love After Lockup and stuff. So I was like, I'm not about to do that with a reality show, and I don't know how it's gonna look. And then I saw their quality. I was just like, I'm gonna have to bring in my own camera guys, and you guys just do more so the aesthetics as setting up the green room, setting up storylines and stuff like that, because they had experience with that. But as far as production, we were gonna run the production ourselves. So Larry needs to stop with all that. But we would have been in business had he would have never had Conscious try me the way that he did, and the way he lied about the Conscious TV situation was ridiculous. Like Conscious be over there like really, really, really going hard for Larry.
okay.
He supposedly came with receipts on the on Lavantre lying timelines, all this stuff. Why he didn't go do the exclusive interview with why he didn't go do the exclusive interview with Conscious? You would have thought.
Today he admitted that Conscious TV was on his payroll.
All of them are on his payroll. He paid them all.
Mm-hmm.
He paid them all. Like, come on, like that is, and they took it because they broke out here. But listen. Nobody checked you. Matter of fact, you were the one that like you uncovered everything. Because I remember calling you because I was like, why was Conscious TV trying to check me over Larry? Hold on for a second. Okay. Over Larry. Like a lawyer that I introduced Larry to. Everybody's under the impression that Larry brought me Olga. No, Larry called me when Dewey was suing him, right? It was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need some lawyers. I gave him Olga. Okay. Now he lied to his followers. And now it's going to come out. He lied to his followers, said that he had to pay $25,000, and he didn't because the case got reversed on appeal. So all that money that they gave him was reversed, and he got the money back. It was a bond, right? And so I'm trying to figure out like why Conscious TV is like, oh, Olga, your lawyer lost the case for my mentor. Like
my man.
And I was like, what? And so I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? Did I just get bum rushed on a live with Chelsea, right? So I remember coming into your live randomly, and you were saying at the time that I came in, it was like serendipity. You was like, I don't know why Conscious, I think you said, I don't know why Larry is saying he doesn't know Conscious, because Conscious told me never to talk about Larry because Larry was off limits. Larry had bought him a car. Larry had bought him computers and stuff like that. And I remember calling you. I was like, I hit you in a DM. I was like, yo, what? Larry told me he doesn't know Conscious and he's never met him. So this is where the phone conversation came in. So I jumped on the phone with you. And I was like, how did you know this? You said, because Conscious told me this. And I could never talk about Larry because Larry did all these things for Conscious. So I said, well, why would he do all these things for Conscious? And I know Larry buys motherfucker cars because he does it. He's been doing it. This is how he's always done. He's always made transactions for favors.
Phones, houses, food,
everything. $60.
everything.
The 60 for the sticky icky in the mouth.
Now, and
like,
he admitted that in the video I sent you, that that there was a $60 transaction.
I put
he
that
didn't
on.
say what for. Lavantre told us what for. Okay, you don't even have to tell us, Larry. You don't have to say nothing because Lavantre already told us. Okay,
you did that. You did that, brother. You did that. You produced the whole show tonight. Thank you, Bishop K. May. Listen, you've been producing. I'm telling you. So I was like, oh, did he just say, wait a minute? And I was even saying your little line, my.
Okay.
My. That man was over there shaking. That man was crying on Patreon about the stuff that Lavantre Andrews said, and he came and confirmed it. And the funniest part was when he shut his own wife down. Wife was like, you was never by yourself. Never by yourself. He was like, hold up. Yes, Lavantre was telling the truth. I would be in my room by myself, and people would come in there individually by themselves to talk to me and to do whatever.
And engage with me.
And
whatever
engage
that means.
with me. And whatever that means for the $60. Now listen, back to this phone call. They're saying that you got checked on. Nobody checked you. Nobody checked you. The only person that was getting checked on that call was Larry Reid from me.
That's the way I remember it.
That Larry Reid from me. I said, let me tell you something, nigga. Because I was like, when I called him, I was like, so did you buy a car for Conscious? But you said you didn't know him?
He denied that. Ooh.